Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, two new votes of no confidence coming from the two extremes of this chamber, but do cover a degree of common ground. Some other members have said that. We can see that this is undermining Europe, and we're seeing it being undermined from within. They're manipulating the concept of freedom of expression with the sole intent of sowing hatred. You can see that they share all this on their social media. They want to have this motion of censure to exploit as a social podium. And I would like to undermine the hypocrisy of this. When you're talking about against Mr. Trump, and yet you were the first to support him. And you, Manon Aubry, when you said nothing has been done against Benjamin Netanyahu's government 3 weeks ago, there was a proposal to act from Ms. von der Leyen, and you didn't support that. What had been negotiated and agreed on in this chamber on the occasion of the last plenary. That's the true face of these populists. They're agents provocateurs, they're trolls. Simple lesson for trolls, don't feed them. Don't give them the opportunity to exist. You don't deal with them. So, Madam President, of course, Renew will not be supporting this motion of censure, but that doesn't mean that everything's going well, because since the first motion of censure back in July this year, we cannot see any considerable progress having been made in this Parliament. The democratic majority in this chamber is not happy. We're still suffering. So it's up to you and your college to invest more in relations with this Parliament. But that's not everything. And I'm turning here to my EPP and Socialist colleagues now. Don't look to your extremes. Don't stop giving them oxygen by voting their amendments. Look to the centre. That's where things are happening. Because, Madam President, ladies and gentlemen, we have our work cut out. We have existential urgencies at the gate. There's a war in Ukraine. There's a cultural war assaulting our democracies. There's a trade and commerce war against the EU. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have to continue to stand against Putin. We need to stand shoulder to shoulder to defend our democracies. We need to stand unified to defend our competitiveness. Madam President, what we want now is action, specifics, results for Europeans. This weekend, once again, business leaders were asking me, how come that things have gone so far? How did Mr. Trump manage to do so much in a single term of office? And we only managed to implement 11% of the Draghi report in the course of a single legislature. So on positive action, 2026 should be the year of the Draghi report, and 2026 needs to be the year of the 28th regime of the Savings Union, Savings Investment Union, investment in public procurement. 2026 needs to be the year of generating a genuine European semester for the state under the rule of law. We need to start discussion on the reform of our institutions. Our group, Madam President, is ready to roll out that agenda. The responsibility falls on us in this Parliament. So we cannot be blocked by Babic, Fico or Orbán. Let's wake up. We are at an important juncture. Either we're going to take the right path or we're going to condemn ourselves to the dustbin of history, and Renew will never accept that.
Now I give the floor to Terry Reintke. 3 minutes.